Welcome back. You're watching News Tonight. On to a few national stories now. Reacting sharply to Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit's remarks in an interview with NDTV that corruption allegations in the Commonwealth Games Organising Committee should be looked into. The Commonwealth Games Organising Committee Chairman Suresh Kalmari has asked Sheila Dikshit to look at the corruption allegations in her own department. In a press statement, Kalmari has said, and I quote, Delhi Chief Minister Mrs. Sheila Dikshit's aspersions on corruption in the Organising Committee of the Commonwealth Games are most disappointing and uncalled for. It is not right to deflect and point fingers at others when she must indulge in self-reflection on corruption in her own departments. He also said that despite a series of attacks in the run-up to the Games, I was quiet as I wanted the Games to succeed. Keeping quiet should not be interpreted as a sign of weakness, nor should patience be seen as a sign of guilt. It was more important to focus on the task of conducting the Games well. In fact, the Delhi Chief Minister Sheila Dikshit yesterday had said that at the moment of the needle of suspicion pointed to Organising Committee headed by Suresh Kalmari. She said that the corruption charges were very disturbing and are not going to be pushed under carpet. Real corruption seems to find its roots to the loans given to the Organising Committee to the tune of 1,600 crore rupees. Not ruling out corruption in some government departments herself, she commented that it was heartening that the Prime Minister took such an instantaneous decision to order a probe. The Prime Minister had set up a high-level committee headed by former CA GVK Shunglu to probe the organising of the CWG. Now, as the assembly elections in Bihar draw closer, the battle between parties is hotting up, with BJP and Nitish Kumar today hitting back at the Prime Minister. Senior BJP leader Arun Jaitley said that central funds are not property of the Congress party, and Nitish Kumar said the central funds over which the PM launched the attack on the Bihar ruling alliance yesterday are actually unusable by his government.
ये राज्य सरकार का फर्ज बनता है कि वो केंद्र से मिलने वाली राशि का सही तौर पर इस्तेमाल करे। मुझे अफसोस के साथ कहना पड़ता है कि बिहार सरकार ने इस फर्ज को पूरा नहीं किया है।
राज्य सरकार को सदुपयोग या दुरुपयोग नहीं करना है, ये सीधे सेंट्रल एजेंसी, और शुरू में सेंट्रल एजेंसी ने बिल्कुल खर्च नहीं किया। हमारी सरकार बनी, हमने इस पर जोर दिया और प्लानिंग कमीशन में जाकर गुहार लगाया कि साहब अब उस समय 4 साल पूरा होने जा रहा है, खर्च नहीं हुआ है। इसमें बिहार का कसूर नहीं है, आपकी सेंट्रल एजेंसी का कसूर है। जो केंद्र सरकार पैसा इकट्ठा करती है वो इस देश के टैक्स पेयर्स देते हैं, वो कांग्रेस पार्टी की संपत्ति नहीं है, इस देश की जनता की संपत्ति है।
A tragedy at a temple in Banka district in Bihar. 10 people are feared dead, 7 are seriously injured in a stampede that took place during a ceremony at a Durga temple. Around 30,000 devotees had gathered for the Navratri festival. There are reports that there was commotion during pilgrims. These pilgrims have been shifted to hospitals in Tarapur, Banka and Sambhuganj. Pakistan has reacted strongly to Indian Army Chief's recent comments that Pakistan and China are the major irritants for India's security. A statement issued by the Pakistan Foreign Office says Pakistan takes serious exception to the reported statement of the Indian Army Chief about his threat perception from Pakistan. His comments about war under the nuclear scenario are not only irresponsible but also jingoistic and unwise. After green buildings to reduce global warming, now the concept of carbon-neutral buildings is catching up. These buildings actually consume 70% less energy than regular buildings. Sam Daniel sends this report from Denmark's first public building to go carbon-neutral.
The new level of green architecture. This university building in Copenhagen consumes 70% less electricity than a regular building and even generates its own power from the sun. The design, called a green lighthouse, utilizes sunlight and ventilation to the maximum and costs just 15% more than traditional buildings.
Buildings take up about 40% of our energy consumption, and also with regards to energy efficiency as such, you could say that buildings kind of the sleeping giant that we all have to wake up.
And India could take a leaf out of Denmark's book.
I'm sure this technology can also be used in hot climates.
Encouraged by the green success of this building, Denmark is now developing carbon-neutral houses as well.
The European Union has made near carbon-neutral buildings mandatory from 2020. And this is an example of the kind of new architecture this part of the world is to see soon. At Copenhagen, Sam Daniel, FINDU-TV.
Time for a quick break, but on the other side, look who is the latest sexy snake to slither into Hollywood. More on the other side.